if we all know what to do? You may not know the final answer, but you know the step to take to find out. We all know what to do. We may not know the final thing to do, the actual thing to do, but we know the step to take to find out. We are just not ready to do it. So it's not a matter of not knowing what to do. It's a matter of being ready to take the decision to do it.
Okay.
We all know what to do. We all do.
All right. So someone just called me out to explain what I meant in that video that I just played. So I've decided to quickly make a video about it. So before we get into that, I want us to set a common ground first. Let's agree together that we all have a place we want to get to. We all have a destination we want to get to. We all have something we want to achieve. We all have something we would like to change. We all have something we want to do. Let's say, as an example, to explain that, let's say for someone who is making 10,000 in a month, who wants to make 50,000 in a month, that's something the person desires. Let's say for someone who is broke, who desires to be financially free, that's another thing. Let's say for someone who is unhealthy, who has an unhealthy lifestyle, or someone who is obese, as an example, who's trying to get in shape. So let's just establish a common ground first, that we all are trying to get somewhere. We all are trying to achieve something. We all are trying to have something. So let's say we want to move from point A to point B. Point B is where we want to get to. Okay. I said we all know what to do. We may not know the exact thing, the actual thing to do that would take us from where we are to where we want to be, but we know the step to take to find out. Okay. The actual thing to do would be what would take us from where we are right now to where we would love to be. We may not know that. We may not know the actual mix, the actual combination of things to do. We may not know the exact thing that will give us the results that we want, but we know what to do. We know what we can try. We know what we can mix. But what we do know may be terrible and it may not work. But it is in the decision to get to that destination that we can try so many things until we stumble on the one that works. But we will never know until we try. We will never know until we take the step. So until we've taken the step and it doesn't arrive to where we want, that's when we can rule out that option. Think about it this way. Let's say for someone who has a business and the business is doing about 50,000 in a month in any currency, and the person would love to get to 1 million in a month. So for such person, he or she may not know the exact thing it needs to do in the business to get into 1 million in a month, but I'm sure the person would know few things he can try. Or maybe the person needs to sell to a large number of people and charge average price, or sell to a few people and charge premium. Do you understand? So we have an idea of what we can do. We have an idea of the step we can take. Maybe we need to ask for help. Maybe we need to read a book. Maybe we need to study more. Maybe we need to work harder. We have this generic idea of the things that we can try. We may not know the exact thing, but we have this generic idea, this hunch of different things that we can try. It may be stupid, it may be foolish, it may not work. Actually, it may not work, but it is until you make a decision to do it, then you try things. You find out some of them would not work, then you try something else until you get to the one that works. I know you want to do something. You would like to do something. Think about what you want to do right now and tell me, do you not know what to do? You may not know the actual thing that will give you that. You may not know the exact thing that will take you to your destination, but you know what you can try. You have an idea, you have a hunch of what you can try. You know what to do. And the other things that I found is dreams are cheap. It is the fulfillment of it that is sold separately. Because everybody wants something. Everybody wants to get something. Everybody wants to achieve something. But it is in the decision when you make up your mind that you are going to do this no matter what. That's when you can try so many things, or maybe a few things, to get to that destination that you want. So we all know what to do. We all do. We just have to decide to get it. I hope it makes more sense now.